Hey Ulysses. So balance and stability, in many ways, it's all in our head, meaning that our eyes, our ears, or our vestibular system, and our brain, the cerebellum, all have to do with helping us maintain our balance. So we're going to try a few exercises here to help you maintain yours. There are two types of balance exercises. There's static exercises, which sounds like just it is, where you kind of just stand still. And then there's dynamic exercise, which involves movement. So let's look at three static exercises that you can start with. The first one is very simple, just by standing on one leg. And a way to modify that would be to put your foot down to 2 feet, or if you want to progress that, you would just close your eyes, like so. And the goal is to be able to stay on that one leg for 30 seconds or more. You will find that the minute you close your eyes, your brain starts firing like, whoa, where am I? The next one is a toe raise, where you are not doing the calf raise, though that involves balance, but you are doing a toe raise. Sometimes it's helpful to use a broomstick or a chair to kind of help you raise up those toes and balance on your heel. And then what I want you to do is, once you're there, to start getting a really light touch on that broomstick or the dowel. I use a PVC pipe here at my house. The last of the static is actually a static bird dog. And we did that this morning in Fit for Doula, where you're gonna come down into hands and knees right here. Find your neutral posture. You are going to extend one hand and extend the opposite leg, pressing out, reaching for the wall on either side. And you are going to hold this balance position for as long as you can. My goal is always to have my clients reach and hold up to a minute on each side. Now, that's the static hold. Dynamic means that movement. So one of the ways we can do that is what I call walk the line, which is like if you got pulled over and you were drinking. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. But when you walk the line, it's heel to toe, just like so. And just like we did with the standing on one leg, you can walk the line with your eyes closed to progress that. And immediately you can start to feel your brain having to fight that kind of tippy feel. Another one is from like the old aerobics classes, Grapevine. Remember how we like with Grapevine to the right and Grapevine to the left? But you can see it's the stepping to the side, behind, and stepping together. Even better would be if you are alternating that stepping. So behind and in front. And then again, to progress that, to do it with your eyes closed. The last one is just simply walking backwards. And again, I closed my eyes and immediately started to lose my balance. So you can do it with your eyes open, or your eyes closed. Let's see how I do. I can feel my brain having to work there with that. So those are three static exercises: the standing on one leg, eyes open, eyes closed; the toe raise, where you come up off your toes onto your heels, that's static bird dog; and then the dynamic, walking the line, doing Grapevine, and walking backwards. Again, to progress these, you can close your eyes, you can move your head more. So for example, you could stand on one leg and move your head side to side with your eyes closed. You can see I had to fight my balance a little. You can also add elements of instability down on the ground. So for one, like this little squishy cushion, you could add that to it. I also have a Bosu over here, that you could stand on rolled up towels, the squishy cushion, a cushion at home, and try those balance and stability that way. Here's the Bosu, one of my favorite balance tools here. You can also do things like move that leg around without falling over. So try these things and let me know how they go. Hope they do well for you.